SummerSlam happened, and I gotta tell you, didn't like it. Wasn't good. Wasn't fun. There's fun moments. It was title change fucking Tuesday over here. Everybody got one.
It didn't happen on Tuesday, but
yeah, but I mean, it does a title change Saturday. Doesn't have a ring to it like that. I mean, no one cares.
Fuck finish Friday.
Well, that's very real. Let's go through some of the matches we saw real quick, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Before we just give me your grade now, so I know what I'm dealing with. No, real quick, just real quick, give me your grade.
8 out of 10.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
You want a pay-per-view that matters or no?
I want a pay-per-view that I can enjoy.
I had that, and I had one that matters.
Okay. All right. BJ, number.
So here's the thing, Donnie.
Oh my God! I just want a number.
Long show.
That's not for me. I like length.
Lots of ads. Too many ads. All right. Really felt it on this one, so I knock it down a point.
Ooh.
But Roman Reigns came back, so I bump it up a point. 8 out of 10.
He is the over-the-counter champion, which is wild. As soon as he said OTC, I was like, "That's over the counter."
That was my first.
That's wild, dude. Like, you have nasal issues. He's big pharma.
Yeah,
coming back.
Plug, man.
He was the original tribal chief because the WrestleVotes had to talk about it before.
Wait, he was the one getting jammed up by that black dude. Roman the Plug. Is that what his name was?
I'm sorry.
All right, no. Everyone does. Everyone at work is like, I don't understand. Baby, I don't know what he's talking about. He's like, get out of my search history. Cody Rhodes beats Solo Sikoa thanks to Romeo Regs. Coming back, baby girl.
Called it.
Triple H doing something Vince couldn't do and get over Roman Reigns. So kudos to him for fucking Vince over last time.
I will say, though, but Vince was the one that did get the wheel in motion to get Roman over.
Yeah, shut up, dude. Yeah, he didn't.
Not defending
What
Vince's
God? No,
like,
what?
He did start the whole bloodline storyline.
Yes,
Triple H took the ball and he ran.
Roman Reigns for 8 straight years.
Yeah, and 7 of those years blew ass. So the truth is, the bloodline storyline is mostly credited to Triple H at this point because Vince would have abandoned ship on it 12 times by now. Well, it's credit to Roman protecting his own character.
Paul
Heyman
that's maybe
with
the one thing Vince would not have abandoned ship on.
I don't know, dude. He abandoned ship on everything.
I think Roman worked himself to the Cena level where like Cena could do and say whatever he wanted.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's definitely a lot like Cena.
So Roman has that stroke now.
Yeah, he can stroke for real. But yeah, Cody Rhodes defends. Roman Reigns, blam, Solo's face.
You told me Roman was gonna get in Cody's face.
Well, we haven't set it up
Donnie
yet.
was more like, you're not really going to know exactly.
Yeah, he's going to go after both.
Still wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just defending you.
Okay, you don't have to. It's not worth it. This match was pretty mid. I didn't like this match that much. I mean, Roman coming back to pop the moment, great stuff. But the match itself,
Jacob Fatu was great.
And I like him getting injured because that's believe it or not, I don't have to cover this in dirt sheets. There's some discrepancies there on whether he's real hurt or not real hurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that pride just protecting him. So eventually, when he comes face to face with Roman Reigns for the first time, it's a big deal. I don't know.
Belt said he was a little bit banged up, but he was supposed to be selling his leg, and he doesn't know if he's really hurt bad. It's not serious. He doesn't know if he's gonna miss any time.
Unbelievable. So he knows nothing. He's added nothing to the conversation. Much appreciated. Tease.
You know what it felt like, Donnie? Until Jacob Fatu came out, actually. House show main event.
Okay, I can see what you're saying there. Running through the motions, nothing we haven't seen before.
By the book.
Yeah.
This was 100% note by note my expectation for the match is what we got. Like, I don't think anybody went in there is like, man, I'm so hyped to see Cody Rhodes face Solo Sikoa in the main event. No, it's like, I'm so hyped to see Roman Reigns show up.
Well, hold on a minute. Cody Rhodes is your world champion. If you're not saying you're excited for that, then I think you're doing your company a disservice.
Well, it's more about the storyline.
I get it,
so,
but it's
right.
still
If
your sell is Roman Reigns and not Cody versus Solo, you've been building Solo as the top heel in the company for weeks.
Roman is your biggest star in reality, even though Cody is the world champion. I would say it's a 1-in-1A situation.
I think you could. The match should have been better. The match should have been better. It wasn't good enough for what I expected for more of this match than I got.
Well, I think what went wrong here is they held off on the interference for too long because you knew it was all going to happen anyway. Mm-hmm. So they waited too long to get the interference. Then you have two people come out, and then only Kevin Owens comes out. Then Randy Orton comes out, and he's jogging he was pulling the Jeff Hardy out there.
He did pull a Jeff Hardy.
He had no urgency to help Cody Rhodes at this point. A lot of history. I think they held off on the interference for too long. And this is, again, a long show. By the time you got to this point, I was like, I'm a little ready just to see Roman.
I think you could have cut 10 minutes off this match. That would be my...
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. And it's like I said, this match was not something I was excited about for the in-ring quality of Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. You knew it was going to be booked like insane because it was a Bloodline rules match. You knew that there was going to be so much interference, and you knew that Roman was going to ultimately come out. So for me personally, and I think for a lot of fans probably, it was just like waiting. When's Roman coming out? Coming out during the match? Coming out after the match?
Yeah.
Once he's showing up, and then he showed up, and it was a huge fucking reaction.
Then he gives one awesome. Mid-ass punch.
The best moment of the show, for sure.
You remember why?
To your point, Donnie, about like, you're doing a disservice to Cody Rhodes, and they're really the real storyline is Solo and Roman. That's the feud that's really happening.
It's wild.
That's why I said Roman was going to show up, and he was going to have an issue with Solo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, obviously, but he also wants the title back from Cody.
Right. That's what they're laying out as far as the storyline. Why would Roman help Cody also? Like, he didn't attack Cody. I think just because, fuck you, Solo, you're talking a lot of shit, but also, Cody beat me, I'm going to be the one to take that championship back. No one else is going to do it.
It's two-pronged. He's getting back at Solo for what he was saying, and he does want to be the one to beat Cody. Like, it wouldn't be the same to beat Solo for it.
Gunther beat Damian Priest thanks to Finn Balor, and we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. We saw that coming. I thought the match was good, but not as good as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was as good as I thought it would be.
Really?
Yes, I agree. I thought it was very good.
It's like a 3.5 star match.
Mm-hmm.
I expected with Gunther, dude. I'm expecting like show stealing bangers every time. I'm sorry, he set that expectation, not me. That dude has fucking absolute all timers every time he steps in the fucking ring, and when he doesn't, I blame the other guy. That's just who I feel.
Even though it wasn't his best match, you still can make an argument it was the best match on the show. It's in the conversation for that. It was. I mean,
yeah, but I think that's more indicative of.
There was hard hitting. Fucking Priest busted open his chest with chops, which you don't see too often.
Yeah, all you need is a fingernail to do that. That's not impressive.
Ooh.
True, it's fucking true.
You got those fingernails?
He definitely. I don't know for sure, but Damian Priest definitely has long painted fingernails. I can guarantee you. Lana loves it.
I don't think his nails are long, but they're definitely painted.
Yeah. So what did you guys think about Finn Balor's interference and how they went about doing that? And the fact that Gunther basically won by Finn Balor interfering.
So I'm okay with... I'll go first. I think I'm okay with it because it protects Damian Priest. And I think Damian Priest has a lot of fucking upside. He is a fucking... good-looking young man. Strap that rocket to his back. Give him potential fucking for the next decade. I really do like him. And you need something big from Finn Balor. Not exactly in love with how they did it. Finn Balor's little look over his shoulder like a goofus is wild. None of it really hit for me. I get where it's going. It all made sense. I'm okay with it. I just don't feel like it landed as flush as I had hoped it would. That's all.
I have no problem with Balor interfering and that being the reason Gunther won, because Gunther's going to have the title for how long?
Till WrestleMania at least.
I wanted to ask you guys about that. Over under 600 days as champ.
I kind of... Well, we have an email question later, and I think he might lose the title at WrestleMania.
I think he loses the title at WrestleMania too.
Okay. But it'll... I mean, that's still a lengthy
title. Hell yeah. That's a good title.
He's going to have a lot of clean wins and a lot of great performances, so I don't have an issue with this.
Every pay-per-view from now until then, he could be a main eventer.
Right. and he's gonna beat Randy Orton in his first title defense, which will be fucking awesome.
Yep.
The only problem I had with the turn was, Gunther kicks him in the fucking head, Finn, and then he like doesn't retaliate at all towards that, and then he like turns on Priest. So like, there's no Gunther can beat the fuck out of him, and Finn just does nothing about it. So Finn lost to him on Raw, and then he gets kicked in the fucking head, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna help this guy out. I like the cut of his jib.
That was a good point.
Yeah,
he hit him so hard he didn't remember that anyway. It's the again. If I've learned one thing from Aces and Eights, you never know who to trust.
That is true. My favorite part of it was when Priest he kicks out of a move. I think it was like a sleeper, and then just immediately runs over and chokes Finn Balor, and then Gunther like attacks him.
Well, I also like that. So Finn puts his leg on the rope, and Priest is like, kind of like, what the fuck happened? He looks at the Jumbotron.
I like that part too.
Very smart.
Yep.
And he's like, you motherfucker, you fucked me over. He like, it's like he thought he knew what happened, but he had to check the tape to make sure.
Hell yeah, as you would in reality.
Yep.
Right. But I like it. I like the new Judgment Day thing, and then Rhea and Priest are massive fucking baby faces now. Yeah. Which ultimately wasn't that really the goal of Judgment Day when it started, when Edge started, like to take these guys and girl and elevate them to the top of the company. They've done that with those
100%. The idea was there, the talent was there. It needed the proper booking. And honestly, in reality, it was Dom Mysterio getting over as such a piece of shit that really made all of them successful. It has made every single Carlito, fucking Liv Morgan, Rhea, Finn, big head Finn, whatever his name is, James Devlin, fucking, it's everybody. And
basically,
it's crazy.
Dom and Rhea got hugely over in lockstep because of their thing.
Yeah,
and
well, again, though.
Priest was like, is he ever actually going to get that over? The last couple months, his title reign, he got super over as a babyface.
It's
Dom. They started teasing it.
Dom and Ray were together. People hated Dom as a face so bad that he became the biggest monster heel. Right? Dom Cena.
You did want him out of the company, but I said, you know what? I see something in this guy.
No, actually, we were very early on like, this thing is going to work. Because he just leaned into it, and it worked. Him joining up with Judgment Day was great. And now, look, everybody's getting over like gangbusters, including Liv Morgan, who's now... this says Liv Morgan beat Rhea Ripley. Right? But now that says beef. That sounds like a Shakespearean term. Liv Morgan beat Rhea Ripley thanks to Dom Mysterio's precarious position. So yeah, Dom goes with Liv. So Dom's living someone. He's got a wife at home. He's got a wife on the side, and he's got a main girl. This shit, he's wild.
Rhea's married also. So,
but that doesn't matter. That
I'm
doesn't.
Just saying
so what are you trying to do? You trying to break up relationships?
Seems like WWE is.
Well, that's what Sasha Banks said they were doing.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Didn't she break up with her relationship?
And then she said she didn't want to tell Vince because Vince was going to fucking take advantage of the situation.
Do movies try to break up people's relationships by having them kiss people or have sex scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Fine.
There it is.
Why do you think I won't let MK do all her OnlyFans with someone else?
There you go. That's why. Honestly, just let it go.
She keeps going out every night and doing fucking scenes for free.
She's getting experience before she puts the OnlyFans up. That's what she said. Yeah.
She said she did it for the love of the game.
I gotta make sure I have chemistry with them first.
Yeah. I walk through the room. She's watching Bachelor, and the lady's like, I don't know if I have chemistry with this person. As she is fucking making out hard cock on her leg, and she's like, I just don't know if I have chemistry with them. I'm like, then why are you hooking up with them so hard?
Met a day earlier.
Yeah, and she's just like, I'm not sure you're the one. I'm not sure I like you. It's like, dude, back up, go out for dinner. Talk, commiserate. You know what I mean? Do something, man.
I can't believe that those relationships never worked out.
It's almost like
recording for YouTube, Donnie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll have to go back and look at what you just did.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, there's a lot of tongue action, dude.
There you go. Anyways, Liv Morgan still chant. Like Mike said, I mean, they eventually got Damian and Rhea super over. Like Damian's reaction on Raw and that SummerSlam is exactly what they've been hunting for like 3 years.
Sure, but can I be real for a second? Liv and Rhea,
I hope so.
very mid. Very mid
match. Was a good match.
Yeah, I was
good.
not.
It was Liv Morgan's best match.
I just watched 14 Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley matches. This was as mid as the rest of them, dude.
The booking of this match was basically perfect, I feel like.
Okay, again,
Stomp interference was really good. Rhea fucking destroying her own shoulder was fun.
Yeah, knocking it back into place.
Yeah, I thought this was a good match.
I've done that before in real life.
She was teaching Will Ospreay how to sell for a little while there. Enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
This was a really good match. What the fuck are you talking about?
It was not a really good match. I just watched a shit ton of their matches. It's right on par.
And then
I thought it opened the show too.
Right, and the booking of it is what took it to the next level. Like, you had a feeling Dom was gonna turn, but he came out there with Rhea. He was in her corner. He was supporting her, and then right at that, he takes the chair from her. Actually, like frames it as like, I'm helping you. If you hit her with the chair, you're not gonna win the title. It's like, oh, that's smart. What a good boyfriend.
Yeah,
so he goes and slides the chair to Liv, and she wins that way. And then they fucking suck face for a while. So
there you go.
Good shit.
Is that how you talk about women? That's just sucking face. You disgusting pervert.
I mean, I was talking about Dom too.
I see how you think of women. But the match was again on par with all the other ones, which were not good. So
good match.
Okay, if Gunther and Damian
By the way, we only saw 30-second snippets of their previous matches.
Listen,
that's all we needed.
I saw enough. Speaking of donks, Nia Jax and Bayley. Thanks, Nia Jax wins.
How you talk about women?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Do you remember what he used to say about the Bella Twins?
Yeah, they were escorts, literally and figuratively.
You did say that.
I stand by it too.
You shouldn't.
It is what it is. Nia Jax beat Bayley thanks to Tiffany Stratton. So Nia Jax is champion. She deserves it. I like her a lot.
She does deserve it. I like the way they went about this interference, which I kind of didn't realize while I was watching, but then writing all this down, I was like, holy shit, every match pretty much had interference. Interesting.
The funny thing is, though, like, we talked about this last week, and we were like, pretty much all these matches are going to have interference.
Yeah.
So,
actually, what we said was every match will probably have interference, and we're like, well, not every match can have interference. Right? Some are going to be clean, and then almost every match had interference.
Majority of them certainly do.
You know, having Tiffany basically do a fake cash-in to distract Bayley so that Nia can win, like, I thought that was pretty creative.
Yeah,
that was friendship. I like that, actually. I thought
it
was a good match. I think it's actually not as good as London, but I think it was better than I thought it would be for where they're currently at.
I think this was better.
This was match in a while, but I do remember thinking it was good.
Yeah.
This women's match is far superior to Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
No, I think Liv and Rhea was better, but this was good.
No, thank you.
I was impressed that they fucking referenced the fact that they had a match in 2015 in London.
That was fun.
Well, Vince is dead, so it doesn't matter. we can reference more than 90 days ago. It's all good, guys. The devil's
years
dead.
Ago they referenced.
I know they did. I'm going to say under Vince, it was 90 days.
No, I get it.
They don't make references, and he's dead now, and he's dead in the grand scheme of things. Almost like Stephanie McMahon out here, dude. You notice she was a guest this time. She wasn't even really welcome.
She's been a guest multiple times.
Because she hugged CM Punk and she's like, "I'm single now. Why don't you get it?" And but she
breaking up another relationship.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's what he does.
I'm not too sure she'd be hanging around her husband if she was broken up. But
why? Why? You've amicable divorces all the time.
I guess.
Listen, it's what happens. How much did he know? Maybe in those text messages, he was the one shitting on the girls. I don't know.
How much did Shane know? Do we think? Are we gonna wait to see if he signs with
future AEW the star? Yeah,
we're gonna wait to see if he signs.
That's what was in the lockbox. Shane was holding it over his dad's head. He's like, "Oh, you've been a pervert all these years."
He did know.
Hell yeah! I put it in a lockbox.
Anyways,
LA Knight.
Tiffany Stratton's Money in the Bank briefcase is great.
Yeah,
awesome. We wanted.
As we said, yes. LA Knight beat Logan Paul after botched interference from Machine Gun Kelly.
That fucking loser.
And Jeff. to win the WWE United States Championship.
As soon as I saw MGK, I'm like, we need Kevin Owens on the fucking case to power bomb this loser.
That would have been hilarious if he just came out there.
I gotta tell you. This dude's awful.
Who?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, agreed. Jeff is better than Machine Gun Kelly.
I don't like Logan Paul even a little bit, and I think LA Knight, even winning the title, great. Getting him away from all of this. I think all of it helps him from a mainstream, or like I guess it helps
really
WWE.
Good feud, really good match.
I didn't like the match. I think the match was fine, but I felt like
this.
It was a very good match.
It's one of my favorite matches of the night, actually.
By the way, somebody on this show last week said LA Knight wasn't going to get a huge pop when he won because nobody cares.
No, I said my concern. My concern was they pulled him off too much.
As we told you.
Well, that's what they do. They cool people off too much, and usually like
in the post-show press conference, LA Knight basically shit on you and said to the people that were questioning if he was gonna get a big reaction, like, what do you think? Yeah, he did.
So hey, all I know is that LA Knight listens to the show. Let me hear it.
Yeah. He knows that we're fucking.
Can I tell you the truth?
Fans from way
back. Real quick. What a loser. Get a life. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, this match was mid. So, and all the interference sucked.
And a great result.
Whoa, dude, that Logan Paul moonsault. I don't care what you say about
it. Hey, listen. You're right. He's a spot monkey. He's up there doing that. When other people do that, when other people do spot monkey stuff, you hate it. If he was doing the same shit in AEW, you'd hate it. So I don't even want to hear it.
That's not true. He fucking sells, and his matches actually have some psychology to it.
Sure.
I thought it was really good.
Has old school heel tactics with using the brass knucks, which you supposedly love, but now you hate it.
No, again, he's a spot monkey.
My only problem with that though, Mike, was LA Knight gets hit with fucking brass knucks, and it basically didn't even affect him.
Well, they explained it, and actually, it's what I thought when he brought him up. He didn't. His finish, like with the brass knucks, is he like takes a wind up and punches the shit out of him. He couldn't wind his hand up, so he barely hit him with
brass knucks.
Yeah, okay, sure. You ever been hit with a punch? It hurts a lot. Add a big chunk of metal to that.
It wasn't really a punch though. Like he barely even could move his hand, because he had him up for the belly to back suplex.
No, we're not gonna do this.
Yep.
Stupid. On commentary.
Yeah, and it's listen. Just because you explain something doesn't mean it's an acceptable explanation.
What I thought as I was watching it, and then they said.
Because you're a fucking biased piece of shit looking for fucking excuses when shit sucks.
I'm a biased piece of shit. You're saying.
Yeah, thank you. All right, it's on tape.
Interesting.
It's on tape. We got it on tape. Great. Braun Breaker beats Sami Zayn to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Intercontinental Championship?
Because I heard Sami Zayn's going to be in the Bloodline. That's my ID. You can read about it on Bleacher Report.
Your idea. It's on.
Well, he's not going to be in the Bloodline. He's going to be going against the Bloodline.
No, he's going to be in the real Bloodline. The over-the-counter Bloodline. Cheaper. More affordable. For families. The over-the-counter.
Actually, that would be 2.0. It was more affordable. Anyways, this is what should have happened last month.
Yeah.
This is almost to a T what you wanted like predicted for last month was that it was going to be a quick match that Braun basically dominated.
It should have been. There honestly were no reason for them to do what they did last month. Just don't do last month at all.
I was actually surprised that this match was as quick as it was.
Yeah.
Not me. This is what it should have been. This is my match of the night. This is exactly it was. It really was because it's exactly what it needed to be. Braun looks like a bad motherfucker.
Many of these matches were exactly what they needed to be, and you cried.
Yes, but this was actually like listen. I'm not being oversaturated. It was a fucking quick in, quick out. Got what it needed to do. Braun looks bad as fuck. Sammy's sympathetic, and it was actually from a booking standpoint and from a match in ring perspective. I love it. It was really well done.
I'll say essentially every match on this card was exactly what it needed to be.
No, because in ring wise, shit could have been better. 100%. These matches were not impressive. If this was on fucking, yes. Did they further storylines? Yes. Is that what's going to happen? Yes, I agree with all that. My problem is I am also here for really good fucking wrestling matches. That's important to me, Mike. I know that's not as important to you as it is to me. It's super important to me, and I didn't get that shit here.
Important to me. Moving story along is important to me.
Yes, as it is to me.
Selling is important to me.
But again, if this is a pie chart, I think I put more value into quality of wrestling matches than you do.
If my choices are
right or wrong,
storytelling, moving stories along, selling, or having a quote-unquote 5-star match by jumping all around and selling nothing, I'll take the former.
Yeah, because the way you phrase it makes you seem like a piece of shit. But if I'm, as I said it, as I'm saying, is a pie chart, in-ring quality to me is a larger portion. Yeah, no, pie chart. It's a circular pie, and it's 100%, and each fucking segment.
100% for you is 5-star matches without selling.
No, I would say like 40 to 50% is quality of in-ring work. Okay. Maybe more. Honestly, probably 60%, maybe 64.
Donnie, up and down this card, 7 matches.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a bad match?
I think Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley disappointed. I think Gunther.
There's a bad match. How about this? Under 3 stars on this card. Is there a match under 3 stars?
Yes, I think Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley was under 3 stars.
Why do you hate that match so much?
I just don't think it was that good.
It was actually.
I don't think you watched the match.
One of the better matches.
Yeah.
Listen. I did, and I didn't. Listen, man. I can have a different opinion than you. If this same shit happened at AEW, you wouldn't be jerking it off like this.
Yeah. If you say that's under 3 stars.
It is. I actually think the Gunther Damian Priest match is 3 stars on a good day, but it ain't. It was like a Raw main event maybe, but not that great. Certainly not something worthy of the world title changing. I get that you have these things. Nothing to me, Liv. I set high expectations. It's SummerSlam. It needs to be huge, and the storytelling and the moments. Well, all the pieces were there on paper. It worked for me. It didn't land flush. It didn't land as well as I hoped. Yes, they did all the things I wanted them to do, but it just wasn't as good as I had hoped it would be.
Imagine doing everything you want, but then fucking complaining.
Well, no.
You know who does that?
Who?
Donnie?
Yes, and his best friend.
Dave Meltzer.
Oh, George Cruz. Yep, that's true.
Oh. But no, and listen, again, I like story. No, again,
you say Dave Meltzer?
Yes. So I'm looking at my.
It took me a minute. I wasn't paying attention. Then
let's go on to Drew McIntyre and CM Punk again.
Right, let's go. Listen, my match of the night right here.
Agreed.
A little bit of a fuck finish here.
Very much.
Everybody thought it would be and should be.
Yes, and I also think CM Punk kind of was pretty average in this match. I expected more from him. Drew's awesome. Drew does his thing. I just think we may be watching a washed CM Punk right now. We may be getting the very tail.
If I ask you if you did the dishes, what would you do?
I would say with the CM Punk.
There you go.
You would yell CM Punk.
Nailed it.
CM Punk.
Here's the thing, Donnie.
I'm not going to get the joke because I don't want to say it anymore. I don't like it.
CM Punk is 45 years old in his first match back from tricep surgery, and he's had multiple injuries over the past several years. Probably doesn't want to get hurt again.
What's he had? So 3 matches in
he's a bitch.
2 years?
So he's a soft ass bitch. Charmin soft like that guy at the class.
Did you tell that story on air?
Nah. I popped the boys, brother. I popped the boys.
I didn't pop for it.
I do think obviously you're going to get a different CM Punk moving forward.
Like, I hope so, because this one's mid as shit.
If he comes
24-year-old CM Punk.
He's listen, he is stale as fuck.
Stale as fuck.
He is. He is boring. He comes out, he cuts the same fucking thing. He tries to get the crowd to chant CM Punk. They won't, so he just keeps saying shit till they do it. Yesterday?
Aren't you the one that creamed your pants for like years straight when Britt Baker cut the same promo every week?
Britt Baker? Why are we talking about Britt Baker?
Or do you not like her anymore? Cause
I love Britt Baker.
Feuding with MJF.
Well, that just goes back to fucking issues with fucking...
Because you just said that CM Punk has the same promo every fucking time, but you praised when Britt Baker did that.
First off, CM Punk and Britt Baker. When I think of Britt Baker, I like her in-ring style. I think her mic work is really good, but I don't think of her as superior in either category. CM Punk is widely touted as one of the greatest talkers in wrestling history, and since coming back to WWE, after the first 2 or 3 promos, they've all been pretty fucking mid. They've been pretty fucking just, how we doing, Cleveland? Let me hear you. Who do you love, Cleveland? It's me, It's me. Comes off as a total douchebag.
Some of the best promo segments of the year in wrestling have been with him and McIntyre and Rollins.
Well, I'll give a lot of credit to Drew McIntyre and a lot of credit to Seth Rollins here.
They both deserve a ton of credit, as does CM Punk.
No, because they're running him down. He's doing none of the retorting properly. His retorts,
he absolutely does all the time.
His retorts are a little retorted.
What?
Oh yeah, and the bloodline. Did you have something to say about this dumb shit?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even talk about this match, which is my match of the night.
Okay.
First off, I don't know how you don't appreciate CM Punk telling me he has stupid Sabu pants.
That was pretty funny.
That was great. Drew was great in this. Rollins actually played a good role. I liked him just being like, hey, you guys want to go outside? I'll just tie my shoe, or I'm just going to hang out over here. That was my favorite part of him being, like, referee.
His overacting, his overacting goes back to when I hated that shit that he did all the time. Don't do that shit. Just shut up and sit down.
I do wish this was either a triple threat or not him as a guest referee, though.
I think we're building to the triple threat sometime, of course.
Agreed.
Yeah, but I mean, when we just had him fucking get destroyed by Bronson Reed, so it's a little strange.
He's going to go hang out with Becky for a while.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's probably, like, they had him maybe rush back for that match with Priest, and maybe he got, like, hurt again or something, because it's interesting that he was the referee. Now they basically did an injury angle to take him out. He went to the hospital, so I think maybe something is wrong.
Dave Meltzer over here. Tell me more. Does he have a concussion? What?
No, probably.
It's like Grease. Oh, it's probably the knee, huh?
Yeah.
Probably.
Dave somewhere is like scoop, fucking scoop. Yeah, it was, dude. Holy shit.
I'm just theorizing. I'm not reporting.
Yeah, sure. That's how Dave does it too, and then he puts a head.
He does.
Sources said.
No, he actually will record himself talking and then listen back to it and be like, "I heard someone said this."
The way to do it.
Yep. Good.
But there's a lot of people like Donnie Wood out there crying that
Sexy,
CM
fun,
Punk
cute
wanted his bracelet back. And I completely understand. If someone takes your shit, you want it back. And him seeing red throughout the whole match because of that makes total fucking sense. And what's happened in the storyline is everyone's losing sight of the big prize. Right? Drew McIntyre is so obsessed with CM Punk that he loses the championship. CM Punk is so obsessed with getting revenge and his bracelet back, he loses sight on winning the match. So they're doing a lot of subtle things that I don't think people are fucking picking up on for some reason. And they're really not that subtle.
Yeah, there's nothing subtle about it, dude. Everything is blunt in your face because they tell you through the promos explicitly why they're so angry all the time.
People are fucking still crying about it.
I'm crying over here, and I'm telling you why.
Yeah, you're crying.
I think that a lot of people who complain about this match complain about the bracelet thing. Like, it's it's $1 bracelet, get another one. It's fucking symbolic, and I think most of these people probably don't have anyone in their lives who they love or really
shut up. Here we go.
Is that a report?
Holy shit, dude.
I'm reporting it.
Most people are sad losers, that's how they're saying it?
Because in reality, if these people did have people in their lives who they cared about, who cared about them.
Look at this.
And somebody was like fucking taunting them with a symbolic gesture of their love for these people, they wouldn't just be like, "Oh, whatever, I'm gonna focus on the match." No, that's not.
I would.
Is that right?
I would.
I'm
trained though.
Real fucking life type of storytelling that these people don't get because they don't live in reality. But this was, to me,
we're on a show about wrestling. Neither do you.
What?
Oh, this is real.
That's what it is.
I don't want to be here. I just am. Anyways, I thought the storytelling in this match was fantastic. They did a great job of setting up for future matches. That was another complaint that there was like, oh, this is supposed to be the conclusion of a blood feud, and this is what happened. It's not the conclusion of a blood feud. It's the fucking start of a blood feud. I mean,
that's the first match. Speculation
out there is maybe Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood, and if we get that, then you're fucking setting the stage with this for that to happen. So I think that they can get a lot more mileage out of this, whether it's Punk against McIntyre, Punk against Seth Rollins, triple threat. They're going to keep going back to this, and they should, because it's the best storyline in wrestling. It's been their hottest feud, even when Punk was out injured, and it will continue to be. So I think they did a great job of laying the groundwork for what's going to be many more segments and matches between these guys.
I did like that this did not start with a lockup.
Yes, they went at it, as they should.
A little footnote here, Bloodline beat DIY to win the WWE Tag Team Championship on SmackDown. We said that?
Yep, we totally said
we confirmed that.
Jacob Fatu, man.
Favorite match, favorite moment, overall grade. Mike?
Favorite match is McIntyre versus CM Punk. Favorite moment on another day would have been LA Knight finally winning a championship, but it's the OTC, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns returning, and as I said previously, 8 out of 10.
Agreed.
Match is Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn. Favorite moment is Dom just living dreams.
Fucking face.
Living whose dream?
Everybody's.
George.
Who specifically?
Me. You. BJ.
Oh.
You?
Nope.
I think all of us, buddy.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we're loyal. We're fiercely loyal. We'd never.
Exactly.
We'd never.
There you go.
They're acting. It's okay. An overall grade, I'll be generous. 4 out of 10.
There you go.